Hey Aries, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning into Soul Embers and joining me today. So let's have a look and see what can you expect in the week ahead from your love life. Let's get a feeling of what the energy is like when it comes to love. Everything you guys need to know about me or Soul Embers can be found on our website, booking personal readings, coaching sessions, lots of other goodies. So check it out, guys. The link's in the description box below. And of course, I'd love to connect with you. So you can reach out for a free discovery session if that's something that you'd like to do. So Aries, what are the two of you building and planning? I feel next week you're going to turn a new leaf in this connection. Some of you may have been wanting things to progress for some time when it comes to this person. I feel that you have a really deep desire to make a deeper emotional connection with this person, and they seem to be moving a little bit slower than what you are. You know, they're a little bit more focused on themselves, and you seem to be focused more on the relationship. So I feel that the two of you go through these cycles where you end up feeling quite depleted after, let's say, 2 or 3 months of putting in a lot of energy to developing this deeper emotional connection. And then you end up having a talk with them about where this is going. What is the next step? It's almost like you have to bring it to their attention. And that is something that is quite frustrating for you. I mean, you've been really patient with this person, but it feels like they're kind of dragging their feet and you've had enough of it. So the week ahead, I feel that this discussion that is often had with this person is circling back around. But this time, there is going to be a breakthrough, Aries. You are going to get a clear idea. You're going to feel really settled about, you're going to feel, really settled by the end of that conversation about the direction this is going in. I feel there are going to be some definitive answers that you've never received before. Or perhaps I feel that this person is going to speak to you from a deeper emotional space than they have before. And it's going to show you that everybody expresses love and affection differently. And everybody, I guess, works through the different milestones in a relationship at a different pace. But this conversation is a very healthy one. It feels very positive, and you know, you can finally see that this is going to go the distance. You feel really hopeful by the end of the week and after this conversation. So I'm loving this energy for you, Aries. Yeah, and we're at number 6. I mean, we are talking about, this is unconditional love and selflessness. You know, this is about being grateful, practicing gratefulness, gratitude, and having faith in what the two of you share. It's a beautiful, beautiful number. I mean, you know, it's the number 6 is associated with harmony, with balance and stability. And I feel that the two of you have yet to find the groove, let's say, of what feels right for you, what keeps on fueling you. It feels that you're still pursuing, you're having to go through that cycle, every few months and bring up that same conversation. So that balance isn't quite there. What I'm loving about this energy though, Aries, is that you do discuss it. You do approach it. You do have the conversations. And I feel that this person that you're connecting with really loves that about you. They love your honesty. They love how vulnerable you can be, how open you are. And they can really see that you're invested in this for the long term and you're dedicated and loyal to it. So they really respect that about you. So let's have a look and see. Yes, no, that's not the card that I want. Let's have a look and see what Spirit's message is for you for the week ahead. Aries, when it comes to this situation, when it comes to this discussion, and perhaps finding that equilibrium. 2 fell out. I'm going to take the bottom one. Perhaps finding the right, alchemy, where you are feeling that in between those periods where these discussions take place, they are making an effort to sustain it. And it's not you that's leaning into it as much as you are, right? So that's what this discussion brings. It's about giving a little bit more that allows you to feel that you are not constantly overcompensating. So we glimpse the inner world of someone else through listening. Open your mind and your heart. Boom, Aries. This is gorgeous. So the message Spirit has for you when you do have this conversation is really try and remove any type of any of your own perceptions. Really take note of what is being said and focus on the discussion rather than what you're being triggered by due to your own perception and how it's been perceived. So listening with an open mind and heart. What I'm getting with that message is, yes, you may still feel that this isn't exactly where you want it to be. You still need to exercise a lot of patience, which I feel that you don't have. But opening your mind and your heart allows you to really empathize and understand and compromise, and that's what the lesson is, I feel, in the week ahead. Really accepting someone and the pace that they need to work at and they feel comfortable with, right? So another thing that I'm getting with that, Aries, is that, when you do approach a conversation with this person, it's important to not only express how you're feeling as a result of their inaction, because like I said, I feel that this is not a new conversation. It's one that is repeated, but it's also about asking them how they feel this is progressing. And that way it doesn't sound more like you are holding them responsible, right? One more card for Aries before we close this off. Oh, and guys, do comment below if you found this reading helpful. Okay, so, I feel, Aries, that you're at a stage right now. Like I said, you feel positive about this. We're at a number 6, so you're feeling positive about this. You see that there's more work that needs to be done here. But at the same time, there is that fear that they are stringing you along and that you are investing in something that is going to not go in the direction that you were hoping for. And this is what pushes you to have these discussions every so often. It's almost like you need that confirmation that they're still, I guess, plugged into this, if that makes sense. This time around, like I said though, I'm feeling really positive. They're going to make an offer that they've not made before, and it comes it comes from an emotional space. It's not about spending more time together. It's not about the phone calls, let's say, or the messages, or whatever it might be that you feel they don't do enough of. This is something that they want to give you from their heart that is opening them up to vulnerability. It's big for them. It may not seem big to you, but it's a big step for them, which is why I get the message that we glimpse the inner world of someone else through listening. Open your heart and your mind. So think about what it would take for this person to offer something like this, right? All right, guys, I hope that helps. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you for your next lot of readings. Bye, Aries.